Yeah, I'll say
That's gonna be
life-changing
top 5.
moments. Yeah, it's top 5, straight up. That was life-changing. That's the first time I've ever been that high, and it was nuts.
Yeah. And the fact that I got to experience that level of being high with this friend was probably the most poetic thing I could ever wish for in my life. Like that was.
It was. We were joined at the
night.
neurons. I mean, literally joined at the neurons because when we both stopped talking, we both thought the same thing at the same time, and I just happened to say it before he did.
I still can't wrap my head around the fact that you said exactly what I was thinking at that moment. Like I can't wrap my head around it.
It is ESPN, dude. Totally had ESPN.
I'm telling you right now, man. That when I leave this world, that will be a memory that comes to me because that was a great night. It was a great set of memories, and you couldn't compose it and make it happen. It just all played out because of fate, and it was, dude. It was one. And if you guys are planning on being at a party at the gate, find Big Tiddy and spend a little time with him. I can't promise you I'll be there, but definitely find Big Tiddy, man, because that is a fun night.
Oh, it's well worth attending.
What was that, Donnie? What was that?
Oh no, that was just me. Just like one of those little star things that you put on. Well worth attending. Bling.
Oh man, I tell you, anybody going to Rocklahoma, man, track Big Tiddy down. He's easy to find. Big dude. He's having a good time. He's laughing. He's smiling. Find Big Tiddy. Tell him that you listen to us. He's not going to give you any free shit, but I mean, it's still fun to meet Big Tiddy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that know me. So if you come out there, just start asking people, hey, have you seen Big Tiddy? Somebody will point you to me. I promise.
Yeah, promise you. Every time it'll happen.
Well, I tell you what, man. We got a sponsor we haven't talked about in the last 2 episodes. And I really need to mention them, man. I want to talk about my boys over at Spunk Lube. Spunk Lube Hybrid is the AVN award-winning glycerin-free white and creamy lube of all lubes. It's water-based, it's silicone-based, unlike any other personal lubricant available. Spunk Lube Hybrid is sex toy safe with all the materials to include silicone, latex, glass, metal, rubber, neoprene, fabric, and realistic. Spunk Lube is non-staining, and as an added bonus, it will soften your skin. It really does. I'm not kidding. Spunk Lube Hybrid.
Back up. This is a skin product too?
Hey, look, women swear by it from the real stuff, so.
Okay.
Right? At least I think so.
Well, thank you very much to the people at Spunk Lube because you guys support us, you promote us, and thank you very much for everything you do for us.
You bet. Spunk Lube Hybrid is the perfect blend of water and silicone. Why call it Spunk Lube? It mimics cum and the feel of smoothness, and it looks exactly like it. It's an all-purpose personal lubricant that can be used for any occasion, and you're going to love the natural feeling and the look of Spunk Hybrid. It's hypoallergenic, safe for sensitive skin, and it mimics natural body lubrication and feels just as good. It comes in multiple sizes all the way up to a gallon, and it's preferred lubricant of porn stars everywhere. Ordering is simple. Just visit spunklube.com, place in your choices in the shopping cart, and enter Hot Pocket in the discount code at checkout to receive 10% off on your order. Visit spunklube.com today and take your sex game to the next level.
Boom. The only tagline I got out of that whole promotion right there was, I want business cards that say Shiner McShine mimics the feel of actual cum. That's all I want.
A picture of you pointing to a Spunk Lube. Just like that, the dude that coked himself to death, the OxyClean guy with the beard. You always see him on the TV with the picture.
Wait. He coked himself to death?
Oh, yeah. He's deader than dead. He's been deader than dead for 10 years. Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm just catching up. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah,
he went off the rails and just bought in. I mean, he went all in and is gone now.
If I'm not mistaken, and I think I have this right, if I don't, somebody let me know, but I think he's coked up and he died on an airplane.
Oh, now that you say that, you're right. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not as cool as Chris Farley, man. If you're going to get coked up and leave this world, you go out like Chris Farley did.
Yeah,
like I'm getting strippers and snorting cocaine off their ass, and I'm going all down that road.
Oh, like, he is he's the total original OG strippers and cocaine dude.
I mean, Chris Farley was like, hey, I'm going to party it up, and I might leave this world, but here's what I'm going to do. And he did it like a champ, man, which I hate Chris Farley passed away.
Yeah.
But, God, if you're going to leave the world, you do it like that. I mean, holy Lord.
I went out with a bang. That's what his heart did. Just boom.
Kind of.
I tell you what, being 52 years old, you feel like you got to pee yourself half the time. I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back on the other side, Shiner goes to Walmart not once, but twice. We're back. Thanks for hanging on, listening to cool music. Shiner, now you've gone to Walmart twice. Now
I have, yes, sir, I have.
I want to save the trip earlier this week for a little bit later.
Okay.
For just a little bit later. You went to Walmart today.
Yes, sir, I did. And I walked in there, and if anybody listens to the podcast on a regular basis, like I usually have issues in Walmart. And I walked in there with the attitude that I was going to get through there and not have a meltdown. I was going to not have problems with people. Now, unbeknownst to me, like I didn't do this on purpose. When I got dressed this morning, I put a black T-shirt on that has the words in white, "Friend with benefits," across the front of it. I didn't think twice about that. So I roll into Walmart today, and I'm shopping, doing my thing, and I'm gathering up produce and this and that. And as I walk down the aisle, a little young lady that's about 70 to 75 years old. She's in that age. And I walk past her, and when I do, she reaches out and grabs my arm and squeezes my elbow. And I look at her, and she she looks at me and says, "I'll be your friend." Well played, Grandma.
Oh my God,
played.
That's awesome! Holy crap!
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Fived her. I mean, like, that was well played, man. Like, you've been holding that in your pocket for a minute, huh, Grandma?
Or she's hip to the times to know what friends with benefits mean.
Well, and the funny thing was, when I checked out, the cashier, she brought my T-shirt up. She brought the phrase up on my T-shirt, and she said, "Hey, man, that's hilarious." And I said, I'm glad you feel that way, because there's a lot of people who get offended by it when I wear it. And so she's like, "No, God, that is so funny."
You know what? If I wore that T-shirt and people be getting on to me about wearing it or pulling me over, I'd be like, "No, you don't get it. I sell health insurance. I'm your friend that has benefits."
Well, and God bless one of our homies, because the T-shirt I have on with that saying on it actually came from a buddy of ours that we call Bro, who's actually a female. And
what up, Bro?
Apparently she wore this T-shirt for a Halloween costume and didn't want to wear it out in public anywhere else, which I do all the time.
Because she was like, "It's highly inappropriate."
Yeah, she thought it was very inappropriate to wear.
But
and I wear it out all.
I
roll around with it. I'll roll around with my mother and wear this T-shirt. Like, I don't care. Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of mileage, man. I mean, so end all story is my trip to Walmart today was a pretty funny trip. I mean, I got a lot of positive reinforcement out of it.
Yeah, not the usual Shiner at Walmart.
No, I've wore this to the same Walmart before, and I've just about got in a fist fight. So, I mean, it went way better than it could have gone.
You know, the one thing that really is a common denominator to your bad trips at Walmart, I think the common denominator is hipsters.
Okay, so explain that. Because
it seems like there's a hipster involved somewhere in the aggression. Somebody bad mouthing. Am I wrong?
No. I mean, usually there is. I mean, yeah. If you look at my trips to Walmart, there's usually a hipster involved in that in some way, and I hate that. Not that I'm talking trash on hipsters. And if you're a hipster and listen to us or watch us on 420 Eats,
Thank you.
Hey, God bless you. Yeah, thank you very much. But I get a lot of people based on my cut and my beard thinking that I'm a hipster, and I'm not. I'm not in any way a hipster. And yeah, but you're right. A lot of trips I take to Walmart to go south, there's usually a hipster.
Well, a little bit later on the episode, we're going to talk about one of your southern trips to Walmart.
Well, you let me know when we're going to talk about it. We'll do it.
Oh, you know I will. And, dude, Tiger Woods is being sued. Do you know that?
Back up. Tiger Woods is being sued?
Yes.
For what?
Well, he's got a restaurant in Jupiter, Florida called The Woods, right?
Okay.
And he and his girlfriend own it. Well, a 24-year-old employee at the flagship restaurant crashed his car after being served alcohol one night working as a bartender. And Woods is being sued along with his girlfriend. Now get this, okay? They're bringing this lawsuit because they said that the Woods restaurant overserved a man they knew that was suffering from alcoholism in the first place. And the suit also claims they ignored Emmetsburger's disease, which I don't know what the hell that is, and it fueled it by overserving him alcohol to the point of severe intoxication. And then he got his car and drove home.
Okay.
And well, he died. He gone.
So they're stacking it up against that on that deal.
Yeah. So I don't know if I don't know how something like that's going to.
Well, here's the deal, man. Like if you're a bartender, and I don't know if we have any bartenders that listen to us, but if you're a bartender, and my son is, I do know you have a responsibility who you're serving.
Right.
If you're serving somebody that is completely shit-faced and you keep serving them, well, yeah, you should be responsible. I mean, I don't think it's any, among our friends, I don't think it's any lie or any mistruth about how I feel about people being too drunk and hurting other people when they drive a vehicle.
Well, now, in this case, I think, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I think they're going to get outlawyered.
For real?
Woods is worth $1 billion. They're going to be outlawyered. Whoever sues him,
settled out of court. You think it'll be a deal they do out of court?
I don't know. I think Woods might be ballsy enough to actually take this to trial, and his lawyers will probably outlawyer their lawyers.
Well, that's a good point. That's probably going to happen. I mean, you got money, you got lawyers.
Yeah.
And yeah. Probably going to happen.
If I'm worth $1 billion, I'm not gonna admit guilt by settling out of court. And I realize you can settle out of court without admitting guilt, but it's still you're still perceived or at least look guilty, right? So I think it's gonna be settled out of court.
I mean, you would. I mean, if it was you and me, yeah, definitely people look at us being guilty.
Man, I gotta give a shout out. Dadgummit, Tim Conway passed away. If you didn't know Tim,
I didn't see that. Yeah. I didn't see this.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. He was one of the funniest dudes on television.
Man, I can't believe you dropped this on me while we're recording. Tim, I had no idea Tim Conway is gone.
Yeah, he passed away today. And bless his heart, man, he left us with a lot of good memories. Carol Burnett's show, I can't tell you how many times I have belly laughed. He had this little character, Dorf.
Oh, God, dude. Dorf was great.
Dorf was amazing.
Dorf on golf? Oh, my God, dude.
I mean, belly laughed to the point that it hurt. Yep, an American icon has passed away.
I really can't believe you dropped this on me right now. I had no...
Well, sorry, just covering some current news, and unfortunately...
Man, that's a horrible loss to the comedy community.
Oh, for sure.
God.
To America.
Genius he was.
America. Yeah, he was a comedic genius for sure. And
I mean, for decades. I mean, generations. That guy was on spot, dude.
You know, I got to give a shout out to our homie back in Virginia, Party Foul Johnny. However he had the opportunity to get out of this, he did. There's this group called BTS, and I guess they're Korean. They're like the Backstreet Boys of Korea.